So what I've got started here, 2¼ ounces of DME. It just ended up what I got in the pot, weighing it, and we are going to prime a keg. So I just add a bit of water. I didn't want to add too much because this is going in a keg. I'm not going to bottle this one, and you can do this to age your kegs, but I also don't have CO2 at the moment, so I couldn't force carb it. So this beer will be ready in a few weeks. And one good tool, the whisk. You know, DME can clump up, and I had this in dry, and I just put water into it, and now it's on the gas. Whisk it around, try not to get any lumps. I already have some little fine ones, but just a 5-minute boil will do for this. And then we'll siphon a beer on it. With it now boiling, it's got the timer on for 5 minutes, as you can see. You gotta watch for boilovers if it's too much. I'm trying to have the gas down low so it's gonna be okay. And I will put the lid on at some point so the steam will sanitize it. This is pretty much done. There's no lumps in there, and this will be going in a keg. 5 minutes is up, gas is off, lid's on. Now let's go take it downstairs. Here's the beer in question. This was a secondary beer of an all-grain batch that I used a bitter can kit in and Nottingham yeast. I don't even know how long it's been sitting, but it's been in primary. I've lost track. It's been quite a few weeks, most likely 3 weeks or so. So this is the one that's for surely going to get kegged. They're still holding my laundry in the background. It's winter and hang dry my wool stuff. So we get a nice temperature in here of not showing, but it's about 15 Celsius, which is about 59, I guess, Fahrenheit. Gonna get my auto siphon clean, the keg clean, and we're gonna get it going. Just showing the tool that I made because I have pin lock kegs. This was a 13/16 spark plug socket that I did cut into like that. I probably should have used a crappier one. This one's Craftsman, actually name brand one, and one of my cars actually uses these spark plugs, but I got more than one. But I made this tool to take off the dip tubes on the pin lock kegs, so I have co-kegs, and that's what this is going in. Okay, so my keg, sanitized, rinsed it, sanitized it, took the dip tubes out, got the star sand I used. Oxy sand's pretty good too for foam sanitizer you can reuse. That was my scale I used to measure the DME and all that. So now it's time to remove the airlock. I'll put it on the yeast pack here. I'll just set this in gently. I got the sediment catcher on there. I do have an auto siphon clamp. I sometimes use it, sometimes don't. Rather have this just find a little happy spot as it goes down gently. And there's just a bit of star sand foam still in there. Now, so I just have that sitting there. This is the DME, which it almost looks like you get a bit of cold break in there. I'm just going to dump that right in. It's not too hot. And then there it goes. You can see it's a nice brownish color, and it's extremely clear coming out right now. Sometimes I'll get saran wrap or something, but I have, I'll just throw the keg lid on it. It's sanitized. So I'm going to let this go down, and you can see more when it's done. So you can see just below the dip tube on the CO2 in. I'm going to lube up the O-ring, close it, give it a bit of a shake, show you that. So I have the lid on now. I normally don't want to do that too much, or people shake their beer when they put the CO2 in, but let's make sure that circulated the DME mixture around. Give it a bit of a shaking. Oh, and they surely do get heavy. So you can maybe create some CO2. See, there we go. That's all natural. You want to purge the oxygen just the same as you would if you put CO2 on it. So that's all naturally occurring just from being transferred and a bit of sugar in there. So now, put some green tape on this, put a date on it, let it go sit somewhere a bit warm for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's ready to go.